In this video, I'm gonna cover trigonometry college math. So let's say you were asked to solve, they were giving you a problem for, instance, they say solve in interval, interval of, the zero angle to 2 pi. This is you dealing with radians, right? So also they want you to express your answer for those angles for radians in degree, right? Radians like pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 7 pi, so on and so forth. And the degree means you have a number goes like that, and degree angle. So, and you were given, let me put down here one, let's say you were told 2 minus 8 cosine, right? Cosine square t equal to 0. Find the angle between the 0 and 2 pi. What is the 2 minus 8 cos square t equal to 0? So now first you have to solve the cosine, right? Then you have to find the answer where it's gonna be located with a coordinate for angle of the cosine. So first thing first, cosine is here. Cosine is the x-axis, right? So since the cosine is x-axis, cosine here is positive, which means x here is positive. Cosine here is a negative, which means cosine here is a negative, right? So now let's first solve the equation, okay? So we need to find cosine. In order to find the cosine, I will move this first outside. This one has addition here, so if I subtract it here 2, right? If I subtract it, it cancel out. What are you gonna have here? Minus 8 cosine t square, right? Sorry, I have to square the cosine, not for the t. So cosine square t equal to, so if I subtract it here, I have to also put that subtraction here too. Now we have to move the 8. This has to be moved outside. So it's division because it's a multiplication here, right? So I will divide negative 8 here. It cancels. If I divide negative 8, I have to divide negative 8 here. So the answer I get 1 over 4, because I divide 2 here, I divide 2 here. So I got what? I got a 1/4, right? So now we need the negative side and positive side for cosine. So in order to get, we have to use, square root. Square root gives you positive and negative. That's why. So we want this and this line, right? So cosine is negative here, cosine is positive here. So we have to use square root. So if we square it here, square root of 1 over 4, what are we gonna get? Square root of 1 is 1, square root of 4 is 2, positive and negative. So now we can say cos square t is equal to 1 over 2. That's the positive one. And cos square t equal to negative 1 over 2. So now we have the 2 angle. So what is the causative half, right? There is a chart I will be showing and easy to calculate, and that gives you, when cosine is 30 degree, when cosine is 60 degrees, cosine, sine. It will shows you, what will be the radians and what will be the degree. So you can either use that chart, to get, the correct number. Also, you can calculate. So now I know half of when it's a positive. Let's deal first positive. When cosine is half positive, is this is pi over 3. Pi over 3. Half of the cosine, is 60 degree. So cosine is positive here. So from this to this is 90 degree. So 60 will be somewhere here, right? So we can say pi over 3. Here is another 60, but the cosine here is a negative. So here also cosine another 60 is positive. So if pi over 3 is like 60 degree, right? Another 60, it become 120, but this is negative, right? The negative, this one. So that will be what? 2 pi. Here is going to be 2 pi over 3. So this is the negative side and this is the positive side. And this is the another 60. If we add another 60, and what are we gonna get? Like 180, right? So 180 is what? Cosine is 0 here. 0 is not, angle is 0. We need between here. Between here. Okay? We're not asking 0. So no one asked 2 pi. It's between. So 0, you don't want it. You want between, like we did here and here, right? So now another 60, this 180, right? It's 0, right? Another 60 is 240 degree, right? Which is 2 pi over 3. You add another 60 is what? If you add another 60, what are we gonna get? We got 300 is here, because there is no cosine here. This is the y. This also sine. You learn sine angle. This is sine angle. So another one is here 5. I think 5 pi over 3 or 2 pi. No, this is the 4 pi over 3, because this one is 2 pi over 3, and then 3 pi over 3 cancel, that's why it's 0. And then 4 pi over 3, this is 4 pi over 3, this is the y-axis, no one asked. And then here 5 pi over 3 for cosine, right? 5 pi over 3. And here also is 0x, right? So what do we have here? The interval, right? The interval, we have a pi over 3, which is 60 degree, comma, and then we have 2 pi over 3, which is 120 degree, and then we have 4 pi over 3, which is 240, and then we have the last one, 5 pi over 3, right? Which is 300 degree. This is your all angles to do the trigonometric math, college math, right? This is how you solve, and I will be showing couple more soon.